All right, welcome to my FX Buddies, the podcast, and this is episode 145. All right, and I say podcast because there's video and audio. There's RSS.com, but I don't know, something is up with them. I tried to I did a video, a short, just a video. I guess it was a blog, but it was just a special edition. I could not upload that to RSS.com for some reason. And it won't tell you, it just rejects it. It doesn't tell you why it rejects it. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm going to do everything just like I normally do. And hopefully this episode 145 will be on RSS.com. If not, then I'm going to have to try to figure out how to contact them and ask them what's going on. Okay. Um, Apple Podcasts, Rumble, everywhere that I upload under the name of My FX Buddies, except YouTube, but you're probably watching this on YouTube, so and I guess maybe you should subscribe to YouTube. And also what I'm gonna show, this is one, this is another one you might want to share because I came across something that is just interesting, and I can't post it. It's a website, but the background is black, the writing is gold. I don't know how to change all of that, so I'm just going to show you it. I'm going to put a link to it on the blog, so you have to go to the blog to get the link. Okay. So wherever you are enjoying this content, look for a more info, description, something of that nature. Click on that. There'll be a link to the blog. The blog is parked at myfxbuddies.blogspot.com. All right. Um, I do own myfxbuddies.com, but it doesn't, because of my wonderful technological skills, it doesn't forward like it's supposed to. And I keep saying I'm going to fix it, but I'm like, oh, we're going to RV and I won't need to fix it. But I might I might fix it. Anyway, all right. What else? Oh, Fair Use Disclaimer Act. I meant to say that for the YouTube. Um, and there's something else, but whatever. Okay, so we'll go through. Oh, doggone it. I'm gonna pause. I just remembered. Remember, I said if you listen to the video that I was so excited about, that I'm still excited about, um, and I said there's some bad news, I forgot to put the bad news. So hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So there's people in Dinarland who have bigger followings, who are just revered, but they're telling y'all some wrong stuff. So I'm going to show you the Gazette. They're saying out there that there was a Gazette that was published, but they didn't provide the details. And I'm going to say bologna, Bavarian sweet cream. Okay, so this is the Gazette site, but I can never remember if it's this one. Nope, it's this one. Okay, so I believe this is the one that they're saying is posted, but you can't get the details. Okay, and I look at this 2, 3, 4 times a day, every day. And as soon as I see there's a new one, I click on it, and you come here to where it says click here, and you click there, and there's the Gazette. And you scroll down, and there it is in Arabic. This one is 17 pages. It was always there. It was never not accessible. So I just don't, and anyone can go to this site. Anyone can go there and you can do it for yourself. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. And it's just, I don't understand why something this insignificant should be taken as a big deal anyway. So that was that one. And I'll just show you. Here's the latest one, 4806. Clicking on it. And it gives you a little breakdown. Oh, and it comes up in Arabic, but my computer already knows to translate to English. So there it is loading. It's going slow because I'm recording, and there it is. The Gazette. There it is. All its pages. So this one's a shorter one. This one's only 21 pages. Okay, so I wanted to dispel that myth. They're still having auctions every day. Again, there's someone out there who's revered saying the auctions are done. They are not. They had another one today. I'm not set up to show you that. Let's see. Maybe I can. Mhm. All right. This is the CBI site if you've never been there. So it's cbi.iq. Again, it's going to come up. See, my thing says always translate Arabic. You scroll down to this where it says currency selling window. Click that. And there it is. Foreign currency sales window results for Wednesday, December 18th. And you scroll down, there's the breakdown. If you want previous auctions, you click here for previous auctions and they come up. Again, very simple. Anyone can verify it for yourself. All right. Since we're here, let's check the rate. Oh, of course not. 1281. Right. Okay. So now what I really am surprised about. Okay, so this, oh, you can't see the website. Shoot. Well, anyway, so this is what I'm going to put a link to. So this is Binance.com, a little area, they have their crypto news. See all the little things they have here, trending articles, whatever. USD Forex guide, conversions, and Euro USD forecast. I'm like, I don't care about that. Why are you sending me that, right? But scroll down. Here's the first sentence. The Forex market is the global hub for currency trading, and key pairs like USD to PHP, Euro to USD, and IQD to USD. Do you see that? IQD to USD dominate trading activity. This guide provides insights into blah, 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 right? So then you scroll down, and here they have a little section on IQD to USD. It says the IQD to USD exchange rate represents the Iraqi Dinar's value against the US dollar. What are the challenges in trading the IQD? Restricted markets. So see, I just showed you that little chart that I pulled up. That's Forex. That's a free Forex platform. I look at it multiple times every day. The dinar is already on Forex. I've been saying this for years, but I'm just little old me. Nobody wants to listen to me. But it's restricted, right? And so that's what we want. We want them to free the IQD. But anyway, so restricted markets, the IQD is less liquid, making it challenging to trade. impact of oil prices. Sorry about that. So the impact of global oil prices affects the performance of IQD. And then they say trading tips, stay updated, watch geopolitical events in the Middle East, which we do, right? Use reputable platforms. And then I guess, oh no, it just says ensure Forex platforms support exotic pairs like IQD USD, monitor trends, central bank policies, and fiscal changes in Iraq significantly affect the IQD. And that's it. That's all they have. But wow, right? So yeah, there must be so many people inputting IQD to USD on the various platforms that the little crawlers for Binance was like, hey, we should write an article about this because I doubt a human did this. But anyway, so I came across that. I wanted to share. And like I said, I don't know. I know people could copy this and flip it so it won't be black and all of that, but I don't know how to do that. So I'll put a link. The link will be at the very bottom of the blog because that's just where it's easiest to find, right? Okay, so now let's get to the boring articles. All right, so I have this article here. Well, you know what, actually? First, I'm going to tell you the bad news. Okay, this came out on the 16th in the morning. Okay, this came out on the 16th. And let me show you. This is a new website, a newer website that I've come across. And I like this. I think it's getting ready. I think they're getting ready because look how they post the price of the dollar in Iraq today. They have it broken down to banks. Here it is in Ramadan Bank, Baghdad Bank, Babylon Bank, right? And then after the banks, they go to the black market, which hopefully in a few more weeks, this portion will be gone. All right. And then they have a little write up right here. So this does update daily because 2 days ago, they were still saying they would be using the auctions. It said for a couple of months. All right. But I'm reading this one today and that verbiage is not there. So the bad news turned to good news. And they even say here, the Central Bank of Iraq, see, I'm reading right here. The Central Bank of Iraq has worked hard to stabilize the exchange rate of the dollar against the Iraqi dinar through several mechanisms, including setting a fixed selling price for the dollar in many operations and intensifying control over foreign currency transfers. And that's the new platform, right? Where it's going through correspondent banks, but pre-audited, right? And let's see, what else does these measures contribute to reducing speculation and providing stability to the market. Thanks to the measures taken by the CBI, the dollar exchange rate stabilized in the Iraqi market and speculation on the dollar declined, which strengthened confidence in the national economy. Okay, so that's not that bad. But this one here, parliamentary finance. 2025 budget tables may reach Parliament next February. May reach. Okay, that means it could take even longer. So for those of you in the comment section on YouTube asking me what I'm smoking when I said June, and I'm not offended. I'm not offended by it. It's just too long of an answer to type. But it's things like this. So then I'm going to show you Syria, what a person, a financial expert, said about how Syria is affecting Iraq's economy, even though every day they're coming out and telling the people, no, 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 it's not affecting the economy. Not at all. But it is. Okay? And there's so many things going on that I'm not gonna talk about, but it's not Syria is not stable like they're trying to make us think it is. And there's been kablooies, um yeah. Anyway, so this is Jamal Cougar. So Parliament's gone, and there was finally an article that said they will be back January 9th. But the Parliamentary Finance Committee, they're still working because there's quite a few articles out about things they're saying. But, what Sadani has the final say, right? And they can say all they want. However, though, this is what Jamal Cougar says. So he said this on Saturday, whatever day Saturday was. The Council of Ministers is likely to send the 2025 budget tables to Parliament during February of next year in preparation for discussing and approving them. The Council of Ministers has not yet sent the budget tables to the House of Representatives, and we in the Parliamentary Finance Committee are waiting for those tables to come from the government to discuss and approve them in the House. Now remember, I said Sudani's purposely holding the documents back because somewhere along the line, the 2024 budget tables got manipulated. So he doesn't want that same thing to happen, so he hasn't sent it to them, right? Okay. The government's delay in sending the budget law and its schedules to Parliament has become a normal thing. Anticipating that the next year's budget schedules will be sent during the month of February. So, they keep saying February. The 2025 budget will include a financial deficit, blah, blah, blah. That stuff doesn't matter. It is noteworthy. The House of Representatives previously hosted, sorry that my phone distracted me. It is noteworthy that the House of Representatives previously hosted Sadani and his deputies. The Minister of Planning, those are the ones where the amendments to the budget for next year, 2025, were discussed. All right, so it is what it is. But also, because of those articles that came out yesterday or 2 days ago, which I'll put the video on this blog also, in case you didn't see the YouTube video, because I don't think anyway, I'm still excited about that. I still have not given up on December, even though we're getting to the date that they devalued. But just, yeah, if you read those articles, great information. Okay. So, here is about the situation in Syria greatly affects the Iraqi economy. This is an economic expert. His last name is Antoine. He confirmed today, this is today, Wednesday, that the situation, did I say it's Wednesday, December 18th, 2024? Okay, well, I did now. The Syria greatly affects the Iraqi and Syrian economies. He was interviewed. The current situation in Syria has a direct impact on Iraq, especially since Iraq represents vital Syrian industries. Let's see. They're shutting down factories and all this and that. Displaced workers can go back. Okay, here. What is happening in Syria is not just a political conflict, but rather part of an economic war targeting the industrial and productive center of gravity that Syria represents in the region, which further complicates the economic situation in both countries. So, the Syrian pound, just if you're not reading about it, and why would you? The Syrian pound had dropped to lowest ever. I feel from things that I'm reading and past situations that have happened, I believe the Iraqis and other people in the region started buying up a lot of the Syrian pound because they know, hey, they did the same thing to us. They took our currency down and they keep telling us they're going to raise it, right? So in no time, the pound was up, like right now, it's up 40% from where it hit the rock bottom. Their central bank, whoever's running their central bank, has already set the number 12,500 Syrian pounds per dollar. They today announced ATMs are back working again and something else. Maybe certain banks are open. So they don't play when it comes to that money. But also, the guy, HTS, they're abbreviating him. He has expressed he wants sanctions removed so they can trade. But if they don't get their currency at I don't know what the rate was prior, right? But there'll be a trade deficit. So see, they want to have all the right currency rates for the currency in the region. And we do know from articles that Iraq does a pretty good amount of trade with Syria. So it's throwing off, it has the potential to throw off the stability that Iraq has worked so hard to establish, right? Okay, so I think that is putting pressure on Sadani, who already has enough pressure, but so it will pressure Sadani, but also put pressure on us. And you guys know Anthony Blinken made a surprise trip. No, you may not know that. Anthony Blinken made an unannounced trip, and he even made a comment about how astonished he was. That was his word. How astonished he was about the amount of new construction that's been done in the Baghdad area. And he said the people deserve to have good services and, a life. I forget what the life was, but and I said if I was Sudani, I would say, yeah, you know what else they deserve? Their purchasing power. But anyway, so there's just things happening that it definitely looks like they're lining up to do this by the end of the year. Definitely they're lining up to get the platform, get rid of the auction and go strictly on this platform. So now, exchange rate rises in local markets as dollar selling platform in Iraq nears completion. So now, Mohammed Saleh, he said it's already complete. It's been complete and they've been running it, right? But so this is I think this is a finance something or whatever. They are saying, if you read this paragraph right here, so this other stuff up here is just the rate, right? The rate that it is. So right here, the bank said in a statement received by the news, the electronic platform for foreign transfers managed by the CBI began at the beginning of 2023 as a first stage to reorganize financial transfers in a way that ensures proactive oversight of them instead of subsequent oversight by the Federal Reserve auditing, right? This was an exceptional procedure as the Federal Reserve does not usually do this. And a gradual shift was planned towards building direct relationships between banks in Iraq and foreign correspondent and approved banks, mediated by an international auditing company to conduct pre-audit transfers before they are executed. Let me say that again. To conduct pre-audit of transfers before they are executed by correspondent banks. So there again, they're saying we've done this. Now, even though they're saying it's 95%, this is not Mohammed Saleh, right? This is someone else. So yeah, so they just go on and they talk about that. And then here it says it will be completed in the coming short period. All right. So there's that. And there's more stuff. You can read that. Now here's a guy. He is also not, he's an economic researcher, so he's not in the government. He doesn't work for the CBI, but they do talk to him a lot, and he's mainly in the southern part of Iraq, right? Iraqi dollar smuggling returns to the forefront. Central bank governor beautifies the bleak picture. So he's being facetious. If you don't know, they suddenly punished, the CBI suddenly punished 49 Iraqi companies, so not banks, companies, on charges mostly related to smuggling and money laundering the foreign currencies, right? So he tweeted this. So he's like, yeah, okay, I understand you say that you're going to do this new system, but I don't believe you. He pointed out the banking system in Iraq is still heavily penetrated by smuggling and money laundering systems and support for sanctioned entities. And after all these years and promises, okay, after all these years and promises, it has become not unlikely that there is real collusion and collaboration between the official Iraqi banking system and those smuggling systems. So he says, you guys you're in cahoots. And they probably are, because they're making money. What did they say? Obscene amounts of money, right? I think is what they said. So he also says, where's the part? On the other hand, we're waiting, listen to this. On the other hand, we're waiting for the Syrian documents that will arrive that reveal the size of the illegal trade and the movement of smuggling dollars from Iraq to the Assad regime. So he's telling it all. But here he says, this is a procedure that confirms that the Iraqi dollar smuggling system is still very active, and that the central bank governors talk about the compliance rate reaching 95% is just rhetoric to beautify the bleak image of the Iraqi banking system. So if they don't do what they've been promising to do for the people, that's just one guy. Oh, plus he's also a guy that wants only a lot gone. Okay, but if they don't cancel the auctions and change the rate and put the new money out, he's gonna be on their butts, right? So I like that. I like him. Okay, so I don't want to go over 30 minutes. So I put other articles here, but it's really not like this is Mohammed Saleh saying Iraq is outside the dangers of foreign debts. He's saying by 2028, they'll have all their debts paid off. They'll no longer be a debtor, but they'll be a creditor. They're calling themselves the young creditor. So they'll be the ones loaning money to people instead of taking loans. See 2028. So it's a good article, but we want to go to the bank. Reasons for the delay in sending general budgets in Iraq and its economic repercussions. You could read that. I like this part. They point out the impact on the investment side. So again, it's Jamal Cougar. He pointed out the investment aspect is the biggest victim of the delay in approving the budget, as the first months of the year are wasted due to the lack of financial liquidity and the delay in approving plans and projects. He explained the actual disbursement of any project requires two main factors. Number one, the monetary factor, the availability of the necessary financial liquidity. And number two, the time factor, providing time to implement the administrative and executive stages of the projects. He explained this delay disrupts the attraction of foreign investments, which is what they want, that depend on adherence to financial deadlines, right? Adding that countries that do not approve their budgets until after the fourth or fifth month, so that's April and May, right? Countries that do not approve their budgets until the fourth or fifth month lose the confidence of foreign investors in their ability to fulfill their obligations. So if to change the rate, they need the budget amendments in the Gazette, I just read you. They said they may not get the budget amendments to Parliament until February. They still have to do 2 more readings. They've done 1, they have to do 2 more. There's always room for delay. Also, keep in mind the T-Man, he'll be in. He's going to want to review contracts. He's probably going to want to make changes. Congress is going to fight him, right? We could just know that. Even though I know he got the House and all of that. But watch, some of those people, they're going to flip. And they're going to cause trouble. That's what I am hearing. And that's what I believe. Hopefully I'm wrong. But so that's why I'm out until June. So if the rate change doesn't happen in December, be prepared to be here until June. That's what I'm doing. I'm making sure I got my rent and I can eat and all of that, right? Okay. So like I said, there's more articles, but it's really not. Just go to the blog and you could read those if you like. There was some really good things that happened with Jordan. Here's another article about facing challenges because of what's going on with Syria, right? So, yeah. And this is a really good thing, too. But anyway, it's already over 32 minutes. So, again, I'm going to put that link to that wonderful Binance article at the very bottom of the blog. And what was the other thing? I'll put the video, the special edition video that I did about the 3 really great articles that I'm still excited about. Hopefully they won't break my heart this time. But anyway, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. I hope it helps. I hope you're having a wonderful time of the year, right? With the Christmas decorations and the lights, and it is cold. But anyway, enjoy time with your family. Accumulate while we wait for the rate to appreciate. Don't miss any meals. Pay all your bills. Yeah, if there's a like, subscribe, join, follow button wherever you're listening or watching, do what it takes to click to activate that because I don't post regularly. So when I do, if all things work like they're supposed to, you'll be updated. All right. Today's what, Wednesday? I think I probably won't post again until Friday. I don't because Thursdays they start to slow down for the holy day on Friday. So if there's nothing post worthy, then I won't post. All right. So thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your morning, night, noon, whatever time frame you're enjoying this content. And until next time.